Finally done all my videos. Now I have nothing to worry about. Didn't you say you were gonna do a Q&A? I'll work on it. For this video, I will be changing back to my old OC just for this one, and I will be using a background. I will most likely be keeping the background throughout all my next videos. Anyway, we just hit 300 plus subscribers, and to celebrate that we hit 300 plus subscribers, I'll finally be doing my own Q&A. And before we start, I hope in the future that I can do more things, like maybe host my own map and another Q&A. And now for the first question. How many hours of sleep do you get? No lying. If it's a normal night, I usually don't get enough sleep. And the fact that it's summer doesn't make it any better. How did you create your style? When I was younger, I used to watch a lot of Cartoon Network and a bunch of other animators. Do you have any inspirations for your style? You know 2010's cartoons, how they all have a similar style? Mine is kind of like that, but sharper. You know how the characters have rounded cheeks? It's basically the same on my style, but they're sharper. Who and what inspired you to start animating? The animator that inspired me wasn't any of these guys, but it was actually Something Else YT. I used to watch a lot of his old videos, but he isn't really the one who actually inspired me to start making animations. Besides Cartoon Network, I was actually really inspired by Eddsworld. Where were you when you were gone? Back when I took a break, I didn't have that much motivation to start making videos again, so I kind of quit. But recently I've gotten back into it, and you know, I made some animation friends. What's your favorite movie? Although I do have a bunch of different movies that I do like, if I would have to pick, I'd put them in a bunch of different groups. Other movies I do like to watch are like basketball movies, like Hustle, Rebound, and stuff like that. What's something about animating you wish you learned earlier? There are some things I wish I learned, and one of them are smear frames, as you can see here. But another thing I'm glad I learned is how to use frames. If you watch my old videos, which you shouldn't, you can see that my animation kind of looked like this. Another thing I want to learn is lip syncing. As you saw my horrible display of trying, on to another question. Why the blue hood? In my old videos, I always wore a t-shirt with the 4 on it, but I decided to make a switch because sweaters were kind of easier for me. Just like another small animator, Chosen Animates also has a blue sweater. What's your size? My shoe size is actually 11.5. I know, pretty big feet. What's your favorite video game? Like the movie question, I put my favorite video games in a couple groups. There's a lot of games I enjoy playing, and one of them is Smash Bros. Although I do prefer Sonic the Hedgehog games. Now on to another question. How do you get a lot of subs? This is my channel at the start, middle, and how it is right now. The more and more I kept posting, the more and more subs I got. Also, if you're watching this, you should subscribe. How long have you been drawing, and how did you create your character? I started drawing when I was 4, but the problem is, this is how my art looks like now, and this is how my art looked like when I was 4. And for my character design, it was pretty easy. Just take how I look like in real life, and add some few things. What's your opinion about Ice Spice? Mid. Why did you start animating? I started animating because I like seeing my drawings be able to move the way I wanted. But now it looks like it's time to wrap up the Q&A. So on to the end card. I finally finished another video. School starting soon for me and summer's ending. So I'm going to be making videos a little less, but I will try and pump out as much videos as I can. And as you can see here, I've gotten amazing fan art from some friends of mine. Even though I won't be posting that much videos, I do promise to post shorts. Anyway, have a good day, and bye.